I did a video a few months ago about the Chase Sapphire Preferred and why I was applying for that card. So in this video, I want to explain how I hit the minimum spend to receive the welcome offer for this card and how I've already taken those points and redeemed them for added value. Now with the Sapphire Preferred, this is a great card for beginners because of its simplicity in earning categories and benefits and low annual fee, and for advanced users for those same reasons. Plus, this card is the gateway to Chase's transfer partners. And I already have other premium tier cards like the Capital One Venture X and the American Express Platinum. So this card specifically was not on my radar until recently, as I wasn't looking to add another annual fee card to my setup unless I was able to take advantage of the features and benefits. And those features and benefits specifically in this case are Chase's transfer partners, and one specifically in mind, that being Hyatt. There's a lot of videos out there about Chase's transfer partners and how to identify incredible redemption value, but what I want to do is show you how to actually accomplish this, how to take points out of Chase's ecosystem, transfer those out to Chase's transfer partners. But just to quickly touch on the minimum spend requirement here, which is $4,000 within 3 months to earn 60,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points. Those 60,000 points conservatively have a value of $600 when factoring in Chase's 1 cent to 1 point conversion, which is the cashback conversion here. Now, just with a quick calculation, that puts the return on spend here to hit the welcome offer at around 15% when not even factoring in the points that you earn to hit the minimum spend requirement. Now, just for context, you can see that the points that I earned to hit the minimum spend requirement was an additional 7,000 points and change, which had a minimum value of around $70. And I tried to maximize the earning category strengths of this card while hitting the welcome offer. So you can see I have a decent mix in spending between online groceries and the other travel category, which was Lyft rides that earned 5% back. Also, getting the Instacart Plus membership and 5% off of grocery orders when picking up basically evens out the 4x back that I get on my other grocery card, the Amex Gold. If you do get any value out of this content, do me a favor and click that thumbs up button below and subscribe to the channel so that we can grow this thing together to get this video and others in front of more people. And if this card and any others are on your roadmap, make sure that you grab a friend or family member's referral link so that they can get some additional points. Or you can use my links below, which will help support the channel. So now to the fun stuff and why we get these travel credit cards. How am I going to redeem these points and how much value am I going to get out of them? And in my previous video where I applied for this card, I mentioned a property that I've had my eye on in the Bahamas, the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar. And yes, living in Florida, we still do vacation to other tropical places. I should have booked this property months ago, but that's the main reason that I was getting this card, to be able to leverage Chase Ultimate Rewards points for this travel redemption. Comment down below if you stayed at this property before. The room rates start at $520 a night when we're visiting, something I'd have a tough time paying cash for. There is another Hyatt that we looked at, the Park Hyatt in St. Kitts, that averages $820 per night or 30,000 Hyatt points. So a better value in terms of the point redemption. But the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar just seems like more of what we're looking for. So as I mentioned, room rates start at $520 a night. This is peak season, so the redemption isn't quite as strong as what you could probably get in something like October or November. But we're still looking at 29,000 Hyatt points per night for the $520. If we did the conversion there, that's somewhere around 1.7 cents per point. And if anybody has booked hotel redemptions with either Marriott or Hilton, you know that this redemption is about double what you're going to get in terms of value when compared to those two hotel chains. For comparison, I looked at another property from Marriott that would have cost me 100,000 points per night, even with the 5th night being free. So Hyatt gets tremendous value and is one of, if not the best, in terms of maximizing your rewards points. So now that we've identified the property, I want to show you this in real time from the Hyatt website and on the Chase side of things. So first, searching the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar with the specific dates that I have in mind, there is a calendar view at the top here. So if you need to see this on a larger scale, you certainly can in terms of redemptions and seeing peak season. But now that I've identified the property and the room types, I'm going to switch this over to use points. We can see that $520 a night is the lowest on average here. When I select the use points option, it will show me the two different room types that are available. We're going with the king bed type here. Now, if you select and book and you don't have the points, it's going to tell you how many points you need to make this transfer. I did this a few minutes ago. It showed me 116,000 points in total were needed, which is 29,000 points per night. So now I can see that I have the ability to book this. Now I'm going to switch over on the Chase side of things and show you. I just made this transfer a few minutes ago. It says it can take 1 to 7 business days, but it literally took 3 minutes tops. So how I made this happen was the Transfer Points to Partners tab, and that's on the Chase Ultimate Rewards screen over to the right where it says Travel, and then you would select Transfer Points to Partners. You can see Chase's airline and hotel partners here. There's a couple of bonuses taking place right now, Aeroplan being one of them, with a 20% boost in your points. I would recommend do not transfer points out until you're ready to make the booking like I'm doing here. So when you select hotels and then I would select Hyatt, it would just give me the option right then and there to transfer points out. And like I said, I need at least 1,000 points to make that transfer, but I just made this happen. And one of the other things is how I combine points, and that's in the Rewards Details tab. You would just select Combine Points. So if you have the Freedom Flex, the Freedom Unlimited, and one of the Sapphire cards, you can combine as many of those points as you want to then transfer out to Chase's transfer partners to make all of this happen. So minus taxes and fees, we're still at north of a 1.5 cents per point valuation here. Certainly better than the cash conversion and much better than I would get with Marriott or Hilton points. My goal all along is to bring real-life redemptions to this channel, things that you can actually take away and leverage in your day-to-day. I understand there's better value out there in terms of redemptions, but this is what fit best for me and the timing and when we're looking to travel. If you do get any value out of this, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel so we can get this in front of more people. Grab my referral links if it'll help you in any way. And again, until next time.